Good morning, students. How are you? I hope all you are doing well. Today we will be starting chapter number 3, going to the village. Village, what is village? Village is a small town. छोटा सा होता है village, ठीक है? City से छोटा होता है village. We will be studying. Basically, village is गांव, right? As we all know, villages they are much more cleaner and they are much more hygienic as there are so many plants they are planted in the villages, right? That is why fresh air that is why villages are surrounded by the fresh air. So we will be reading this chapter, and I hope you all will be enjoying by reading this chapter as it is going to the village. So Omar Raman is the author of several stories of English course book as well as for the stories of children. As Omar Raman, basically he wrote several stories for the English course books as well as the stories for children. बहुत ही ज़्यादा इंग्लिश के कोर्स बुक्स के लिए भी और छोटी छोटी स्टोरियाँ लिखी हैं बच्चों के लिए भी. She is an health expert based in Chennai. See, she is an health expert. Health experts are basically who are professional in English, right? In Chennai. Chennai, it's present in south as we can see map की यहाँ पे आएगा. For several years, she taught English at schools in Delhi also. For several years, बहुत सारे सालों के लिए भी इन्होंने क्या पढ़ाई है? English पढ़ाई है. कहाँ पे? दिल्ली में. Delhi based school. Tripti and Aditi, they are going to visit their uncle and aunt who are living in the village. They are traveling with their parents. See, Tripti and one more girl, Aditi, they both are going at their uncle's place, right? And they are, or those uncle and aunt, they are living in village and they are traveling with their parents. Parents के साथ दोनों की दोनों बेटियां अपने parents के साथ अपने uncle आंटी के घर जा रही हैं because both uncle and aunt they are living in village. Tripti is very excited and keep glancing out of the train window. See, glance means to look. किसी चीज को देखना, बट वो जो चीज होती है जो हमको आउटसाइड द ट्रेन दिखती है, एट दैट टाइम ग्लैंस मीन्स एकदम झटके वाला लुक. लाइक इफ वी आर सिटिंग इन अ ट्रेन एंड वी आर ट्रैवलिंग, वी कैन सी दैट ऑल द ऑब्जेक्ट्स दैट पासेस थ्रू द ट्रेन दे पासेस very fastly. So glance means a quick look, जल्दी जल्दी देखना. Suppose if we are in hurry and we want to see a video, तो हम उसको क्या करते हैं? सेकेंड्स बढ़ा बढ़ा के आगे फटाफट देखते चले जाते हैं. So glance basically means to look, but in once. ऐसे फटाफट करके देखना. And she has never been to village before. Well, never been to village before means she never traveled to village before. So let's begin, and I hope I am very much excited to read this chapter because as this chapter is actually similarly to our situations as we move to our dadi place who used to reside in villages. So I hope you all are excited to read this. So this chapter it is in a dialogue form. See, Tripti, see this कोई बात बोली जा रही है इसलिए colons are present over here. How much longer I am waiting to play with the calves and feed the ducks. See, Tripti is saying that हमें कितना वेट करना पड़ेगा. और who are calves? Calves are basically cow के बेबी को बोलेंगे. And feed the ducks, और किसको खिलाना है? हमें ducks को खाना खिलाना है. Aditi, do you think they have rabbits there? Aditi is saying कि क्या तुम्हें लगता है कि वहाँ पे rabbits भी होंगे? Mother, there were no rabbits when I was a child. Mother is saying when I was a child and when I was residing in the village, there were no rabbits. There were large fields where you can play with your cousins. Cousins कौन होते हैं? हमारे siblings होते हैं जिनके साथ you will be playing as there are large fields over there. Aditi, and what do Uncle Naresh and Auntie Rujata do? Aditi is saying to her mother, what does the uncle and auntie they do? Okay, mother, they work on the farm and they grow sugarcane and rice. And Rujata auntie also runs a girls' school. So her mother replied that both they work on the farm, and जो हमारी auntie है, that Rujata auntie, she also runs her own girls' school, and they grow sugarcane and rice. As we all know, sugarcane and rice, they are the sugarcane. Basically, for your knowledge, sugarcane contains a lot of glucose. It's very beneficial for our body, And whereas rice is a rich source of carbohydrate, or you can say they are basically, they provide a lot of carbohydrates. Sometimes rice are very useful, but one thing we should always keep in mind, that it's better to avoid the white rice. We can eat brown rice. They are very much beneficial for your health. And sugarcane juice, they are very beneficial because it contains lot of glucose content in it, right? So further, father, now the father, they started it last year so that girls in the village could study at schools nearby. See, the father is describing that why Rujata auntie has opened her own girls school, because the girls nearby in the village, they can study easily. They do not have to go far villages for their studies. Sometimes when it's too hot, they have their classes under a huge banyan tree. Sometimes when it's hot over there, so classes are conducted under the banyan tree. And you all know what do you mean by huge. Huge means big, and banyan means bargad ka ped, right? Tripti. I would love to make friends with all of them. She's saying that she would love to make friends in the village. Father, looks like our station is just a few minutes away. What his father is saying? His father is saying that our station is just nearby and it's just few minutes away. How, Aditi? How will we reach the farm? हम farm कैसे पहुंचेंगे? Are there any autos or taxis to take us over there? She's saying if there is any taxis and autos over in the village to take us to the farm. Father, no, there are buses in the villages. There are no taxis and there are no autos. There are buses present. Maybe your uncle and aunt will bring their tractor and we can ride on to the village. Maybe if the bus is not present, maybe your uncle and aunt, they might bring your own field. They might bring their own vehicle and they can take us and we can ride it to the village. Tripti, I wonder what kind of house they live in. I wonder means I used to think at what kind of the house they are living in. Mother, the house has trees all around and a courtyard in the center. What the mother is replying? Her mother is saying that the house has trees all around it. The house is surrounded by trees. See, in the very beginning of the chapter I told you that villages, they are surrounded by the fresh air because there are trees and greeneries all around everybody's home. And there is a courtyard in the center. Courtyard means you can say a very big room. एक कहते हैं ना, जिस तरीके से इन लोग के पास एक बहुत ही ज्यादा बड़े बड़े सिटिंग रूम्स होते हैं, उन्हें बोलते हैं. And there is a well at the back. And there is a well, एक कुआं है back में. When we were young, we used to sit under the trees at night and grandpa used to told us these stories. During our earlier times, we used to sit at the back and grandpa used to told us the stories. The people of the village, they would gather to listen the story. What do you mean by gather? Means together. एक साथ बैठ के सब लोग, द वे वी टेक आर मील्स डिनर्स ड्यूरिंग नाइट with our family members, right? Now this smell so good and cool. और कैसा smell आता है? It smells so good and cool because fresh air is surrounded. That is the reason. Now Aditi, the house in the cities are usually small. Cities may, as we all know, there are flats, and flats are hardly one or two rooms, so they are very small in the houses in the cities. Mother, well, many houses in the village are small too, but some of them, they thatched roofs. See what she is saying, that villages में भी घर छोटे होते हैं, but some of them, they have thatched roofs and some houses are big and tiled roofs. किसी किसी में तो जो roofs होते हैं हमारे, वो कैसे होते हैं, उसमें टाइल्स होती हैं, कुछ कुछ बिग होते हैं और कुछ कुछ में थैच रूफ्स होती हैं. एक रूफ्स होती हैं जो हमारे पुराने जमाने की बनी होती हैं. दोज रूफ्स आर नोन एज थैच रूफ्स. फादर, द ट्रेन इज अबाउट टू स्टॉप एट आवर स्टेशन. ट्रेन जो है हमारे स्टेशन पे आके रुकने वाली है. कम अप, पिक अप द बैग्स एंड मूव टुवर्ड्स द एग्जिट. कि आप अब सब अपने लगेज उठाइए एंड वी विल गो टू द एग्जिट सेशन. Remember, it will stop here for just 2 minutes. यहाँ पे सिर्फ और सिर्फ our train halt is just for the 2 minutes. So be in hurry. जल्दी जल्दी आप करिए. The family gets off the station and the platform is small and almost empty. As it's a village, so over there. The platform is very small, it's empty, and we can say the platform is very small and empty. Uncle Naresh and Auntie Rujata, they are here. They are here welcoming, greeting the Aditi, his mother, his father, right? And uncle, welcome. Did you have a comfortable journey? क्या आपकी journey comfortable हुई? The way we used to say कि आपके घर में कोई आता है तो हम क्या बोलते हैं? Please make yourself feel comfortable. कि आप अपने आप को comfortable feel करिए कि आप ही का घर है. Aditi, we did. See, she just expressed, yes, we did. That's why exclamatory marks is present over here. Auntie, come this way. The tractor is parked at the end of the station. See, his auntie is saying, please come this way. हम ऐसे कहते हैं ना, come this way, after you. ऐसे हम बोलते हैं when someone greets at our place, and she's saying the tractor is क्या कहते हैं, the tractor is parked at the end of the station. Tripti, will you drive the tractor, auntie? Tripti क्या बोल रही है? आंटी क्या आप ट्रैक्टर चलाएंगी? Auntie, why not? Would you and Aditi to sit beside me in the front? She's saying, yes, why not? I'll be driving the tractor. And if you don't mind, you can sit with me beside in front. To whom? To Aditi and to that one more girl we have talked about. What is her name? Aditi and Tripti. Okay. Tripti, yes, we would like to sit beside you in front of this. Aditi, what fun will the tractor take us through the fields, और fields के बीच में से हम निकलते हुए जा रहे हैं ट्रैक्टर में बैठ के. And uncle, no, it might spoil the crops. अगर हम बीच में से जाएंगे तो it will destroy our crops. वो हमारे crops को क्या कर देंगे? खराब कर देंगे. However, you can see the fields as we drive by. See, this is a preposition जो drive word को complete कर रहा है. That is why by is written. And you can see the fields as we drive by. जैसे हम चलते चले जाएंगे तो आप अपने जो है fields को देखते रहना. But if we will go in between the fields, then it will spoil the trees. वो हमारे trees को, हमारे crops को खराब कर देंगे. और हमें पता है कि वो sugar cane और rice को क्या करते हैं? grow करते हैं. So this is a very small chapter, very exciting chapter, where Tripti and Aditi, they are going to their uncle and aunt who are living in the villages, and in the village fresh air is there. It is surrounded by trees, and both his uncle and aunt, they own their own field and they travel. They have their own tractor जिसके अंदर Aditi and this Tripti, they are funningly, they are like enjoying this trip the way we used to spend our vacations in the summer, during the summer break time, when we went to our nani place, sometimes to our dadi place who are residing in the villages, and over there we enjoy a lot of delicious variety of delicious foods. We went to variety of places, several places we used to spend a very quality time with our family members. So this is how this story is quite related to our lives. The way we are excited to move to our dadi place, sometimes to our granny, sometimes to our friends, sometimes to our siblings' place. I hope you all enjoyed this chapter. Go through this chapter. This is a very exciting chapter, and I hope you all liked it. And one more thing, again, you should keep studying, study hard for your future, and stay hydrated. Thank you.